Okay, here we are, Potter's Journal today, or this year here at the Southside Historic Village. I want to make one of these bunt pans, I guess they're called, or ring bowl, I guess it would have been essential. And this is a pumpkin batter bread, and just going to see if it fits in here, and if we can pour it. And, oh, you know what? I brought a spoon. I am not doing this the way I should have. I am not doing this the way I should have.
It looks pretty good going in there.
Yeah, I'm not doing the way I should have. I brought a spoon so that we didn't make a mess of it. But in addition to pumpkin, also used to work in my own kitchen.
Yeah, right. Don't have all the conveniences here, right?
And I think that it's going to rise a bit, so I think we better put the excess in another stream.
Yeah, you might need another container.
Uh-oh, and this might not even be enough. Okay. And I don't think I mixed it all the way to the bottom.
It don't matter if it's clear. Anyhow.
Is there some flour in that too, then, or what? It's just
yeah, flour, pumpkin, egg, oil.
And oil. Okay, and then you got cranberries in there.
Yeah, cranberries, both dried and I call it pumpkin jumble bread.
Wow.
Cranberries dry and frozen fresh last, because you have to freeze them when you get them in the fall.
Oh yeah, right.
And some chocolate chips. So this is not a historic recipe.
Oh, well,
we're gonna live like modern people, not the way they did with see, I'm gonna get a towel, wipe that off. But this was floured and greased, and we'll get this in the oven.
Okay, our cranberry one went in here. We're gonna take it to the back of the oven and keep an eye on it. Okay. Now we got the...
Okay, and this one has got our trombonicas from the garden, the peppers, onions, and chicken in the bottom. And now let's take a look at the garden and see where this stuff came from. Okay, so here's one of those trombonicas. It's an Italian heirloom squash. Long and trumpet shaped. The peppers. Swiss chard, and there's that cabbage butterfly on the cabbage. This is a historic garden, but this is a modern era, so we don't have kids to chase out to pick them off, or to eat, or chickens to eat them. It's another one of those trombonicas. The reason I chose the Italian heirloom is because of its resistance to the squash bug and the vine borer. Our corn was long harvested, and the pumpkin bread that went in there came from, let's see, I don't see any more of the, here we go. Nope, I still know there is some butternut squash in here, which is really good for making the pumpkin. Okay, so we'll make one of those bunt pans in the pottery and pull this out of the oven in roughly an hour.
But what we decided to do is that we're going to make for this block for the length and we'll put well on blend that around. That's fine.
I saw it. I'm like, there ain't no way it's a frame handling because
Right.
years of waiting for it.
We've got Jeff here. He's got his, our stuff is coming out of the oven now, and it sure looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jeff.
Let's see, you use something to...
Yeah, that hook hanging up on the left. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, you can slide it right out with that hook there. And this is the one with, you got the center cone in that one, huh? And these are,
I guess we call it a bunt pan. I don't know what they called it back there. Looks like we rose quite a bit there.
Yep. And then here's our veggie combination here. Yeah, I'm sure that. See, we're baking from the bottom right on the hearth, so we're getting a lot of heat there. And then plus...
Wow, and that's bubbling up beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now the trick is, will it come out of the pan? Okay.
And Jeff's going to go ahead and put the door back on here. We have a pretty hot oven. It's probably about 450 degrees, so... But we look like we cooked them up pretty good there.
Yeah, so we'll let that cool a bit.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not having a modern oven to bake with. It's an entirely different thing to deal with. Varying temperatures, and I can't imagine it being a community thing, you know, using a community oven.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I did experience that a little bit because I didn't put this in the oven in my own kitchen. I had to transport it down here to the village, and I had to pour the batter. And how did they do it when they really used community ovens? How did they do it?
That's
hard to
interesting.
imagine.
Yeah, to think that. You know, like you said, you got it all from the refrigerator to your oven in your home, but it's a little different here.
Yeah.
But hey, that's all they knew.
Right, yeah, and you had to do what you had to do to eat.
That's right, and it sure looks good though, because we get no complaints about food that comes out of this oven.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe this will be the first time, Jeff.
But then I'm not the oven master here. Usually it's you. Usually it's Andy here or Eric. There are bread masters, and a few others too. I shouldn't. There are head bread masters.
Right. But you have to learn, you know, because this oven has a soul to it, you know, and you have to learn how she operates. Let's go.
Okay, well, let's...
Is that it? Yeah. Wow. You have all this heat stored in these bricks.
There's trays in here. It's over
5 bricks and 3 bricks. Okay.
Yeah,
We have insulation besides that in there. So
and you can raise your bread.
it's all holding.
Okay, stepping away from the historic village for just a minute. Bears would have been a big thing in 1880-something when they'd never seen an elephant before. Well, I too, it's been a while, and it's a big thing. Here's the elephants. Okay, I'm gonna talk my friend Andy from the historic village to take the ride. You're get in line.
I don't know, you think it can hold me?
Yeah. Okay, sounds like a way of getting out of it. I guess that...
One of the favorite treats, and it's only $2 if you would like to feed the elephant. Is there anybody else riding? Step right up. The elephant ride is now open.
They use that like a hand.
Look at the size of those things.
Some have there's no enemy for them. There's no predator. Only man.
Yeah. Oh, they got the worst one at all after them.
Exactly. Yeah, but there is nothing. There's nothing at all.
Well, that might be enough to do them in.